Brazil's president is vowing to punish a mob that stormed and ransacked the country's Congress, presidential palace and Supreme Court. Now, security forces have wrestled back control of the institutions from supporters of former leader Jair Bolsonaro. Investigators are now probing who's responsible for an angry and unprecedented right-wing challenge to democracy in South America's largest economy.
The mobs have dispersed and the debris from the rioting largely cleared, but any semblance of normality at the heart of Brazilian politics is remote. If the weekend chaos ensured one thing, it was heightened and permanent level of security to protect the country's democracy.
Dizendo que nós estamos adotando nessa noite mais providências visando ao reforço da segurança da capital da República. Por uma articulação do ministro Padilha, do ministro Rui, da ministra Miriam, alguns governadores estão cedendo policiais militares que nós estamos, por ato meu, do Ministério da Justiça, mobilizando para fortalecerem a segurança do Distrito Federal a partir de amanhã e nos próximos dias.
Thousands of supporters of Jair Bolsonaro smashed their way into the Supreme Court, Congress and the presidential palace, furious with the result of last October's election where the former president was defeated by current president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva.
Fala para todo mundo que a gente está indo para a delegacia.
O que aconteceu com a senhora?
Isso é injustiça, não tem bandido aqui. Nós só manifestamos, querendo salvar o país.
They were only dispersed after authorities fired tear gas into the crowd. No deaths or serious injuries, but a trail of destruction echoing the grim attack on the United States Capitol 2 years ago by fans of former President Donald Trump. At least 300 people connected to the unrest have been arrested. President Lula describing the rioters as fascist and vowing to find the culprits.
Como verdadeiros vândalos, destruindo o que encontrava pela frente. Nós achamos que houve falta de segurança e eu queria dizer para vocês que todas essas pessoas que fizeram isso serão encontradas e serão punidas.
The uprising underlines the polarization that still grips the country, a hurdle President Lula has promised to overcome. Mr. Bolsonaro was in the U.S. state of Florida when the situation unfolded. He flew out of Brazil on New Year's Eve, a day before Mr. Lula's inauguration, and was given a warm welcome by supporters. He condemned the riot in a tweet and rejected Mr. Lula's accusation that he incited the invasion. The violence has been widely criticized by world leaders, including U.S. President Joe Biden. Some senior U.S. lawmakers have called for the far-right figure to be extradited instead of letting him seek refuge. But for now, the ball remains in President Biden's court if Mr. Bolsonaro can remain in the country.